You got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, left in the second quarter, and the Rebels are up 26-9. Amendroft to inbound for the Falcons. Substitution for both teams. Polichetti's entering the game. Polichetti's entering the game as well as Short for the Falcons. And Fulis is entering the game for the Rebels. So now you got the Fulis sisters on the court. You got the Hill sisters on the court, as well as Mahar on the court. Missed shot there by the Falcons. Rebound Falcons. Double team there by the Rebels. And it's going to be a jump ball. Falcons basketball. Inbound for the Falcons. Going to go right to the three-point line is Riccio. Riccio is going to go right to the hole. No, sir. And Hill, Jamison Hill is going to lead the charge for the Rebels. Giving it to her sister, Mason Hill, and that is the Hill connection right there. Hill connection. That's going to be key in this game to see if the sister connection for South Kingstown is going to be there with multiple sisters for South Kingstown. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be South Kingstown basketball. Abizu is entering the game for the Falcons. Now Jamison Hill is going to lead the charge for the Rebels. Giving it to Fulis, and that's Lauren Fulis to Carly. Back now to Hill. Mason Hill, jump shot, and it's good. Now Rebels up big, 32-9. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. If I'm the Falcons, you got to find some rhythm going offensively, and that's just going to be another three-point shot off the mark, out of bounds off of Hill, and that's going to be Falcon basketball. Coach Rollins for South Kingstown has used his bench a lot so far in this game, really rotating players, making sure they don't get tired. Falcons now with the basketball, passing around the three-point line. Paulicetti with the ball, looking on the other side for Abazu. Abazu giving it to 15. Just off the mark, rebound Fulis. Fulis trying to give it to Hill, but it's deflected by Avendroft. Paulicetti with the ball for the Falcons. Jump shot, just off the mark. Jamie Hill with the ball. She's going to go right to the basket. Nope, it's going to be a foul on the Falcons in traffic. Taylor Martin re-enters the game for the Rebels. Like I said, just using the bench as Rollins. Martin's going to look. Can't find anybody. She's going to give it to Lauren Fulis. Lauren Fulis with a jump shot. No cigar. And now she's going to fight for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. A lot of jump balls in this game. Very interesting to see so far. I've counted at least 4 jump balls in this game. We'll see what goes forward. If it keeps up the jump balls or if we see a little bit more relaxed from both teams. And then you just saw the substitution for the Falcons. Hill's now to inbound, giving it to Martin. Martin looks, can't find anybody. Fix the three-point shot now around. Stops her dribble, giving it to Mahar. Mahar is going to give it to Jamie Hill. Jamie Hill, jump shot. Just off the mark, rebound Falcons. Falcons are going to go right. If she goes quick, she's got an easy layup. Nope. Just slows the ball down, almost a steal by Lauren Fulis, and now outside Avendroft. Avendroft is going to give it to Dedden. Dedden back to Avendroft. Avendroft gets double teamed. And now Fulis with the rebound, giving it to Martin. Martin going right to the hoop, and it's a foul. Taylor Martin's going to be able to shoot 2 free throws. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Rebels up 32-9. Taylor Martin's first free throw is no good. Didn't have enough arc on that shot. Now for South Kingstown, you have Catilius entering the game for Lauren Pulis. For Carly Pulis. Taylor Martin's second free throw rolls around. Rebels now up 33-9. Robbins is going to dribble it up the court for the Falcons. Trying to find some space here. Nope. Guard by Catilius. They're going to go right to the rack. No cigar. Rebound Catilius. Catilius is going to give the ball to Mahar. Mahar now with the basketball. She's going to give the ball to Martin. Martin giving it to Hill down low. Hill posts up there. Easy bucket there for the Rebels. Robinson's going to go right to the hoop again. Going to pass it back out at the three-point line. Robinson's done that a lot recently, going right to the basket. And then it's going to be a steal by Jamie Hill. And a bucket again for the Rebels. It's now 37-9 with 10 seconds and counting left. Shot clock is off. Robbins has the basketball. Going to try to go right to the rack. Trying to get a pick. Nope. For three. Just off the mark for Dedden. At halftime, folks, you got the score 37 Rebels, 9 Falcons. Early on, you've seen a little bit of rust from both teams, but I think the Rebels really got their act together in that second quarter, did a great job defensively as well as offensively. So far, a lot of points off of turnovers for the Rebels. That has been the key going forward in this game. Points off of turnovers, getting steals, bad passes by the Falcons, and jump balls. Getting the ball after the jump ball and controlling the clock. Great job so far for the Rebels. with the Rebels up 37-9 at halftime. We got 8 seconds going into the second half. Leading scorers for the Rebels, you got Jamison Hill with 16 points, and you got her sister Mason Hill with 9 points. On the other side for Cranston West, you got Rashio with 3 points, leading scorer for the Falcons, and then you got 2 points for Gulliver, and you got 2 points for Didden. So I'd say it's pretty balanced for both sides. Obviously for the Rebels, you got 25 points from the Hill sisters. The rest of the team's got 12 points, but honestly, it's been the Hill connection so far for the Rebels. I think steals are going to be a big factor going forward as you look into the next couple of minutes. Defense, offense, because if you look at points scored off of turnovers, South Kingstown is absolutely dominating the Falcons. Falcons haven't got a lot of turnovers. I would suspect that the Falcons' defense starts to change things up offensively and defensively, puts more pressure on the Rebels defensively and offensively, tries to just get some shots, because when they drive to the lane, they've lost the ball in traffic, and then outside, three-point shooting is just, they just haven't been able to make enough threes. All right, so for the Falcons, you got the same starting lineup as before, with Avendroft, Abazu, Paulicetti, and Dedden. And now you got Dedden now with the ball for the Falcons. She's going to dribble it out a little bit, try to find room, giving it to Avendroft, back to her again. We'll see how offensively the Falcons can handle the Rebels. And they're going to go right to the lane, passing it back out again for Falcons trying to get a three-point shot. Honestly, what I think the Falcons should do offensively is not to worry about the three-point shots. Hill's going to go in for a nice, easy bucket there. Now she's got 18 on the game. What you're going to see now, and they're going to go right to the lane, passing it back out again for Falcons trying to get a three-point shot. Honestly, what I think the Falcons should do offensively is not to worry about the three-point shots. Hill's going to go in for a nice, easy bucket, and that's up and in. She gets on the board for the first time tonight. And now for the Falcons, you got Avendroft. Avendroft is going to lead the charge again for the Falcons. She's been their main point guard so far today, maintaining the offense. I think they need to go a little bit faster, and they can't. They're trying to focus too hard. Losing the ball again for the Falcons. Avendroft is going to try to find some space, giving it off for a jump shot. No cigar. Catilia's trying to throw it up, trying to give it to Hill. Ball bouncing around, almost a steal out there by Fuelless, but Gulliver recovers. Dedden now at the basketball. She's going to dribble it out a little bit. Looking at the clock, you get 18 seconds on the shot clock. Dribble it around again for the three-point shot. A lot of dribbling for the Falcons, trying to maintain the offense, going a little bit slower than I would expect. Ball was out of bounds, and that's going to be Rebel basketball. Entering the game for Cranston West is going to be Short, number 23 Short, and number 13 Robbins. Nope, Robbins does not check in. It's only going to be Short. Taylor Martin to Fuelless to Catilius. Catilius loses the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be Falcons basketball. Turnover there by the Rebels. We'll see if the Falcons take advantage of that opportunity there. Avendroft is going to lead the charge for the Falcons. Again, we'll see if she gets the ball back. Yes, she does. Avendroft is going to dribble it out again. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. We'll see if the Falcons start to move the ball a little bit. Passing it to Gulliver. Gulliver now with the ball. Gulliver going inside. Nope, giving it to Hill. Hill with the steal. Going right again to the basket. Just overpassed, intended for Martin, and just goes out of bounds, and that's going to be Falcons basketball. And now you got Antucci coming in for the Falcons, as well as number 13, Julia Robbins. When Robbins came in the game, she gave the Falcons a little bit of a spark of going to the basket. Almost a pass there, deflected by Catilius. Now Rebels with the basketball. Jamison Hill going right back to Catilius, back to Hill. Hill just off the mark, trying to bounce it around. Nope. And the Falcons hit it off. Hill, Falcons basketball. And now Robbins is going to lead the charge again for the Falcons. We'll see what happens going forward if Robbins will keep going right to the lane, because what I saw in the second quarter, she's going right to the lane. Pretty easy buckets for the Falcons early. At certain points in time, they just did not hit their shots. They got to use the backboard a little bit better going in the second half. Paulicetti. And that's going to be a shot clock violation on the Falcons. Didn't realize the shot clock. Entering the game for the Rebels, Avery Martin substitutes Mackenzie Mahar. Martin with the ball, giving it to Fulis. Fulis is going to go inside, loses the ball. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be Falcon basketball. And that's going to be Paulicetti to inbound. She's going to give it to number 13, Julia Robbins. Robbins is going to lead the charge again for the Rebels. Passing it around the three-point line again. That's going to be a three-point shot just off the mark. Rebound, Carly Fulis giving it to Cotelius. Cotelius lays it up and in for the Rebels. Now with 4:10 remaining in the third quarter, Rebels now up 43-9. Dedden giving it to Paulicetti. Paulicetti now with the ball. And that's going to be a timeout for Coach Thibodeau and the Falcons. And after the break, you're going to see number 12, Finley Carr, check in the game for the Rebels. A lot of substitutions. It's going to be a full timeout. And what you've seen so far for the Rebels, you've seen mostly Hill. You've seen Mason Hill, Jamison Hill play a lot of minutes in that first half. Jamison Hill picked up a couple more points going in this quarter. We'll see going forward if the Rebels will continue to build momentum going into next games and just keep it up offensively and defensively with the pressure up 43-9. We'll see how Cranston West. For Cranston West, the goal for them right now is just going to gain momentum, inch back a little bit closer. It's about getting confidence going into your next game. It's going to be getting if you can find a three-point shooter behind the arc that can shoot. It's also going to be about not losing the ball. A lot of turnovers in this game. They got to maintain the basketball a little bit better. If they do that, I think the Falcons might get back a little bit closer and they'll have some confidence and they might have some energy going in and might start to make some movement in this game. Cringe up a little bit. We'll see how Rollins directs his team after this timeout and how Rollins handles having a lead of this magnitude. All right, for the Falcons, number 13, Robbins. Passing around, trying to go inside is the Falcons. Now giving it to Paulicetti. Paulicetti now with the ball. Guarded by Finley Carr. Dedden now with the ball, going right to the rack. And it's going to be a shot clock violation on the Falcons. That is the second shot clock violation so far for the Falcons. Avery Martin to inbound to Jamison Hill. Jamison Hill is going to lead the charge for the Rebels. Giving it to Cotelius. Cotelius fighting through contact, giving it to Avery Martin. Martin to Cotelius. Cotelius looks inside for Fulis. Fulis is going to go right to the rack. Just off the mark, hits the backboard, the wrong iron. And it's going to be Falcons basketball. Miscommunication there between the Falcons, and Hill's going to take advantage of it, going right to the rack, using the backboard very well in the play. And Hill is, again, the leading scorer for the Rebels, really taking charge in the first half, getting 16 points and continuing that momentum going in the third quarter. Now you got Short, and Finley Carr comes down with the rebound. And pass is deflected by Dedden. And out of bounds there, and it's going to be Rebels basketball. Couple of substitutions for both sides. Number 4 is Olivia Tedeschi Morhan. Rebels substitution was to bring in Mason Hill as well as Carly Tomlinson. Finley Carr with the ball, giving it to Mason Hill. Hill to Martin, looking inside for Tomlinson. Nope, giving it off to Carr. Carr to Hill. Hill's going to go right to the basket, and it's going to be a foul called on the Falcons. She's headed to the free throw line for 2 free throws. So far, I'm very impressed with the coaching style of Scott Rollins. He's done a great job of keeping the momentum up of the Rebels, not letting the Falcons creep in. Great defense, switching the lineup a bit, making sure all these players get around the same playing time. And that's Mason Hill's first free throw. Her second free throw is good as well. Falcons trying to go fast there. Nope. Substitutions for the Rebels. Number 22, Sarah Hancock, is entering the game for number 10, Morgan Cotillius. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Falcons after they lost a little momentum in that little stanza right there. Rollins is going to direct the traffic for the Rebels, see how their defense sets up. You might see zone, you might see man-to-man, you might see a little switch for the Rebels. .2:17 left in the third quarter. It's going to be Falcons basketball. Miscommunication there by the Falcons. And Robbins is inbound for the Falcons. Robbins is going to give the ball to Tedeschi. TM. TM with the ball. Passes it to Antonucci. Antonucci now with the ball. Antonucci passes it off to Short. And Riccio is going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Riccio is a freshman for the Falcons. A lot of quality minutes so far for Cranston West. We'll see how she handles her free throws here. Free throw just off the mark. Not lucky there. We'll see how the Falcons try to cut into that lead. Riccio's second free throw is good. Now the Falcons got 10 points. Finley Carr is going to lead the charge for the Rebels. Going right to the basket. Uses the backboard, no cigar. And fights for the steal, gets a steal, trying to give it to Tomlinson, deflected by Polichetti. Polichetti is going to give it now to Robbins. Robbins is going to lead the charge. Nice pass for the Falcons, and TM with the layup. Hancock with the ball, giving it to Mason Hill. Mason Hill going right to the basket, passing it out to Finley Carr for 3, just off the mark. Rebound, Robbins. Robbins got to go fast here. Nice pass there by Robbins, giving it to Antonucci. Antonucci passing it outside to Polichetti. And Polichetti with a nice bucket there for the Falcons, inching into that lead. It's about progress. Mason Hill now with the ball for South Kingstown. Giving it to Hancock. Hancock loses the ball but regains the ball. Giving it to Tomlinson. Tomlinson is going to look around, trying to find some room. Nope, giving it to Finley Carr. Finley Carr, nope, loses the ball. Falcons basketball. It's going to be Antonucci with the ball for the Falcons. Going right to the basket, loses control of the ball. Finds TM. TM giving it there, and that's going to be a steal by Mason Hill. Mason Hill again with another easy layup for South Kingstown. TM is now going to lead the charge for the Falcons. We'll see how much momentum the Falcons get in these couple of seconds left. And it's going to be a jump ball with 9.6 seconds left. Avendroft is entering the game again for the Falcons. Finley Carr is going to inbound to Martin, giving it back to Carr. Carr is going to go jump shot, fadeaway jump shot just off the mark. Out of bounds. And that's the end of the third quarter. We got 2:30 going into the fourth quarter. The lineup for the Rebels is going to be number 10, Morgan Cotillius, number 5, Taylor Martin, number 2, Jamison Hill, number 1, Mackenzie Mahar, and number 20, Carly Fulis. It's going to be Cranston West ball. Avendroft is going to lead the charge, passing it into TM for the Falcons. TM with the ball. See a little zone by the Rebels. 23 trying to look inside. Nope. Riccio now with the ball. Fighting around, and it's going to be another jump ball, folks. 7:50 left on the game. Mahar is going to give it to Hill. Hill is going to dribble it up the court for the Rebels. Giving it to Cotillius. Cotillius to Martin. Martin to Hill. Back to Cotillius. Back to Hill. Hill jump shot off the mark. Hill's going to fight for it again. Nope. Rebound Riccio. Riccio giving it to Avendroft. Avendroft is going to lead the charge for the Falcons. Passing outside. Mahar guarding. Giving it back to Avendroft. Avendroft giving it back to... Stolen by Cotillius. Giving it to Martin. Going to slow the tempo down for the Rebels. Martin's going to pass it off to Cotillius. Cotillius for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound Fulis. Fulis gets pushed inside. Deaden in the game for the Falcons. Pulis, give it to Hill. And Deaden gets the ball for the Falcons, leading the charge for the Falcons with 6:45 remaining in the game. TM now at the ball. Give it to Riccio. Dribbling around is Deaden, and that might be another steal. Nope, just out of bounds, and that's going to be Falcons basketball. Just off of Hill. With 6:36 remaining in the game. And that's going to be another timeout for the Falcons. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll see if South Kingstown has anything to really talk about. The only thing with South Kingstown that they got have done a great job is turnovers. They've dominated turnovers. They've gotten points off of turnovers. They've done a great job of that. They just got to continue what they're doing. Offensively, defensively. After a nice victory on Tuesday, 45-26 against Portsmouth. Already scored 45 points. You see the offensive improvement. It's because of defense. Defense leads to offense. 40 seconds left of the timeout. When you look at the Cranston West bunch, you got 2 seniors, you got 6 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 3 freshmen. On the South Kingstown side, you got 4 seniors, 5 juniors, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen. TM now is going to lead the charge for the Falcons. 6:30 and counting left in the game. Shot clock at 6. 6-5, 4. Going to go inside. Deaden. Pass misfires. And it's going to be South Kingstown basketball. 6:23 remaining in the game. Mahar is going to inbound it to Hill. Back to Mahar. Mahar is going to lead the charge for the Rebels. Giving it to Hill. Hill to Catilius. Catilius gives it up, and it's going to be Avendroft going right to the rack. And yes, she does. Avendroft using the backboard there. Now Falcons at 16 with 6 points, 6 minutes remaining in the game. Nice play there by Short, getting the ball back to the Falcons, getting a turnover. TM now with the ball for the Falcons. Giving it to Avendroft. Avendroft back to TM. TM. 2. Jump shot. No good from Deaden. Rebound Hill. Hill's going to go to Martin, trying to be a little bit fancy. Almost loses the ball there. Giving it to Catilius. Catilius to Hill. Hill is going to give the ball to Martin. Martin for 3. Just off the mark. And that's going to be a rebound for Short. Giving it to Riccio. Now giving it to Avendroft. Avendroft is going to lead the charge again for the Falcons. And that's going to be a 3-pointer from Deaden. And that's just off the mark. Rebound Taylor Martin. Martin's going to slow the pace down a little bit for the Rebels. Giving it to Mahar. Mahar to Catilius. Catilius giving it to Fulis. Giving it to Catilius. And that is going to be another jump ball. We might have double-digit folks on jump balls tonight. All right, a complete substitution for the Rebels and some substitutions for the Falcons. You got 13 Robbins coming in. You got 1 Diarezzo for the Falcons. And for the Rebels, you got number 4, Mason Hill, number 11, Avery Martin, number 22, Sarah Hancock, number 12, Finley Carr, and number 21, Lauren Fulis. Those are the substitutions. Double team there by the Rebels. And now Arezzo almost loses the ball, but it's a steal by the Rebels. Avery Martin now with the ball for the Rebels. Giving it to Mason Hill. Mason Hill to looking around, giving it to Finley Carr. Finley Carr is going to look for some space, giving it to Hancock. Hancock giving it to Carr. Carr to Hill. Hancock to Carr. And that's going to be a shot clock violation on the Rebels. That is their first shot clock violation for the Rebels. Obviously, you can see Rollins not happy with the squad so far on that one play there. Doesn't like getting those shot clocks violations. Got to be a little bit faster on offense on that possession there. Giving it down low to Riccio. Riccio uses the backboard again. That's the key so far for Falcons. When the Falcons have been going, they've been using the backboard effectively. That is their friend right now. Mason Hill giving it to Avery Martin. Avery Martin to Hill. Hill looking inside. Nope, giving it to Hancock. Hancock to Martin. Martin to Carr. Carr driving inside, passing it out to Hancock. Hancock air ball. Rebound Robbins. Robbins going to lead the charge again for the Falcons. Giving to DeRezzo. Giving to Avendroff. Hit off of Fulis. Redzo giving it to Avendroff. Avendroff just off the mark. Rebound Fulis. Fulis giving it to Hill. Hill again slowing the tempo down. Giving it to Martin. Martin to Carr. Carr gets deflected by Avendroff. Avendroff's got to go right to the hoop here. Going right to the hoop. Uses the backboard just off the mark. Hits off of the Rebels. It's going to be Falcons basketball on their end. 2:55 left. Avendroff to inbound. Going to give it to Robbins. Robbins to DeRezzo. DeRezzo getting the ball back again. Rizzo looking for some space. Almost deflected by Hill. Now you got Polichetti with the ball. She gave it to Avendroff. Avendroff now passing around. Robbins is going to shoot the shot just off the mark. Rebound Hancock. Hancock is going to give the ball to Hill. Hill is going to slow the ball down a little bit. 2:30 left in the game. Finley Carr now with the ball. Going to try to look inside. Almost loses the ball. Gives it to Fulis. Fulis to Hancock. Hancock, nice pass to Martin. Martin slows it down a little bit. Trying to get a good three-point shot just off the mark. Rebound Avendroff. Avendroff is going to lead the charge for the Falcons. Going to try to go inside. She does. Passing it around again. Back to Avendroff. Avendroff for three. Just off the mark. Rebound. And now Arezzo with the ball. Arezzo's going to give it back to Robbins. Robbins now again to Polichetti. Rebound. Robbins underneath. And there's going to be a foul underneath on the Rebels. And it's going to be not a shooting foul, so Falcons get the ball. Shot clock now at 30. Cerro Capozzo is now entering the game for the Falcons. Redzo passing around the corner. Now trying to go inside to Riccio. Riccio now passing it out to Avenzo. And she gets blocked. But Falcons have the ball. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:34 left in the game. Avendroff had the ball. Gave it up. Polichetti just off the mark. Avendroff jumper, no good. Another rebound for the Falcons. You can see the displeasure on Rollins' face. Almost a steal there by the Rebels. Shot clock at 23. Hill guarded. Double team there. Avendroff realizes it. Going to throw it up. Tipped by Carr. And that's going to be Falcons basketball. All right, so Cranston West has 12 seconds on the shot clock. Got to go a little bit faster this time. And there's going to be 1 minute and counting left for the Falcons. Avenzo for three, off the mark. Rebound Martin. Slowing the tempo down just a little bit. Guarded by Avenzo. Avenzo, good defense there. Finley Carr gets the ball now. Give me to Martin. Martin to Fulis. Fulis to Hancock. Hancock loses the ball, trying to turn around. Just a missed shot there. Rebound by Riccio. Riccio is going to lead the charge. Coming it down a little bit. Almost a steal there by the Rebels. Now Polichetti has the ball. Passing the ball to Avanzo. 20 seconds left in the game. 11 on the shot clock. Double team by South Kingstown. Martin with the ball, giving it to Carr. But Martin steps out of bounds, and it's going to be Falcons basketball with 2.4 seconds left. Avanzo to inbound. She's going to pass it, and the clock is going to just run out. Oh, my bad. It's 7 seconds left in the game. Bulis to Hill, and they're going to let the clock go out. At the end of the ball game, South Kingstown Lady Rebels 49 and the Cranston West Falcons 18. Thank you guys for joining us. I'd like to thank my fantastic crew tonight. Cameraman is Michael Marcotte, and then we got the other camera as well, and then Mattson doing behind the scenes as well. I'm Derek DeGallo. Thank you for signing off. We'll see you next week.